Hi, welcome to Mindful Mobility Workouts with Kevin. Today I'm going to show you a nice recovery day. After a long workout, the next day your muscles are a little bit sore and your body's a little achy. This is a good way to wake up and just get things moving again and add some mobility to your morning. All you're going to need is a stick or a broomstick or a pole of some kind, similar to this one here, and a foam roller. Foam roller for loosening up some of those areas that might be a little bit more stiff than you're used to. I hope you enjoy. So we're going to take our stick. This is a great way to just get the body moving. You get a lot of full range of motion. So the first one I do is I come all the way back around, and then I kind of add my breath into it. So I inhale up and then exhale down. Good. Inhale up, exhale down. Good, and then I'm going to add one hand over and back around just to get the shoulders moving here. I inhale up and exhale back around. And then go in the opposite direction. Good. Then I'm going to shorten this and reach up nice and high. Reach up as high as you can and then just breathe. Good. Release that down. Just take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, just notice how you feel. Just release that. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, this time grab it with your right hand. Reach back, thumb down. And you're going to step with your right hand. So the right hand is up, left hand is back, and then you're just going to stretch. You can step forward into a nice lunge just to get things expanded on the right side first. Find your breath here. Good. Now keep the hands where they are and switch the legs. So now you're going to feel a nice stretch down the right side of the leg. Reach up and breathe. Good. Release that down. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, let's take a moment for that to settle and just notice how good the body feels. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, this time, left hand, right down, thumb down, reach back. We're going to start with our left leg forward, left hand up. Get into that nice lunge and breathe here. Good. And then step the opposite. So now we're going right leg forward, left hand up, breathe. Good. Release that. Come back to standing. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, notice how you feel. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to go wide again. This time we're going to come down into our squat. Now you can come down as low as it feels good to you, and just a little gentle bounce just to ease into it. And then maybe left and right heels up off the ground, or just kind of rotating to one side to the other. This feels good just to get the lower back and the hips and the shoulders. Everything's being released here. And then just breathe. Find your breath. Good. And then bring the stick in front of you. Stay in your squat. And then come to standing nice and good. Take a deep breath in here. And release. Good. I'm going to take the stick now to the side, and now we're going to grab our foam roller here. So our foam roller is another important way to kind of get the body loosened up in the morning. I like to just start by releasing the hips here, just gently rolling it out, and then moving a little bit more towards the tailbone, just little pulses. And then I'll do one or two. I'll roll back, bring my hands here, and I'll kind of release the back here. And then I come right up into the shoulders. Little pulses near the shoulder blades. Just breathe as you release. Good. And then come just to resting pose here. Take a deep breath in. Oh, that feels better. That feels much better. It's always good to come back after a series of stretches and just let it settle. Notice the difference. Good. Take another deep breath in. And then I'm going to take this on to my side now. So I'm going to kind of work on the left hip first. Kind of keep that leg just in a nice position where the edges of my feet are in the ground. They're kind of anchored into the ground. Then I'm just bending my knee as I roll. And this one feels good to get into some of those areas where it might be a little tight. And if you find a spot, just breathe into it. And how you do that is you just take a deep inhale through your nose, and then on the kind of the, I guess, sensitive parts, you exhale through your mouth. Just exhale through pursed lips, like you're blowing out a candle on some of those areas that can be a little bit sensitive. but it feels good on the exhale just to release. Good. And then I'm going to come down with my right leg forward. I'm going to get a little bit more into the IT band now as I roll. And again, just gentle, find your breath, release. Only you know where those sensitive areas are. So once you find it, then focus on your breath. Exhale it out. And just give it a nice little massage with the foam roller. And just gently release it. Don't push too hard too soon. Just use your breath to release it gradually. If you go too hard, the muscles are just going to tense up more. So you just want to be relaxed here. You just want to be relaxed. And you can almost feel it's loosening its tight grip. And it's just totally relaxing. There's a good spot right there. Once you found a good spot, just breathe. When I loosen up my IT band and my hips in this way, my lower back feels so much better. Everything is much looser. And so those hips are really key to relieving lower back pain. And then the last one I'll do is I'll come on and get a little bit more in the back part of the hips here. Again, just breathe. Find that nice kind of sweet spot, that sensitive spot, and then just breathe into it. Good. And then when I'm done on one side, I'm just going to take a little breath here. And just notice the difference in the two sides of the body. One side's been released, then the other's still hanging on to some tension. Good. Take another deep breath in. On the exhale, let's switch to the other side now. We're going to do the right hip. So again, I start light. I just kind of roll on one side of the hip and notice, this side is a little bit more sensitive than the other one was. And sometimes you'll get that. One side will be a little tighter, a little more going on there than the other side. So spend the same amount of effort, just breathe into those tricky areas. Don't go too hard too soon. Just use your breath to release the grip. That's kind of how I describe it. It's like your muscles have a grip and they're finally letting go of their death grip here. And just do it very gently, very gradually. And then I'll do the back again on this side just for balance, just like I did. Even though I've already done kind of this straight up release, it's good to do it a second time. Good. And then moving into the IT band on this side. So again, kind of a straight leg, anchor that leg in, and you're just kind of going back and forth, finding you got to kind of wiggle into that sweet spot here. And once you find it, then just breathe. Focus on your breath. Focus on your breath and release. very slowly, very naturally release those muscles in that area. If you're a walker or a runner or just finished a leg workout, this foam roller routine will be ideal the day after for a recovery. Maybe even the two or 3 days after, you might want to do this just to loosen everything up. You can also do this routine before a sporting event or a running event, just to loosen everything up before. It's also excellent immediately after. So you can do this the day after, you can do this before, and you can do this right after an event, and it makes everything feel so good. And the last part here, just coming on to the back side of the hip, just releasing that one last time on the side. Another deep breath. Good. And I'm going to move the foam roller aside here. And I'm going to notice one last time. Now I can feel the balance in both sides again. Feels really, really good. Good. Take another deep breath in. And then the last part is just to lay on your backs with a little bit of mobility. So I inhale the knees down and I exhale. I bring those toes to my hands. Just keep your hands where they are and just bend your knee as much as you need to bring those toes to your fingers, and then just lay here and breathe. And then on the exhale, you can rotate to the other side. Again, hands are out, palms up. Bring your toes to your feet. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. And then just breathe. This one feels really good to release. Good. And then inhale, other side. Good. Inhale, transition. And then to finish, I'll just do a couple of exhale kicks. So I'm just going to go back and forth now. And I'm going to kick that top leg straight, foot flexed. This is a good way just to release that stretch, release any tension in the hips and lower back. And then I'm going to bring my feet back, keep my knees bent. Take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, notice the difference. Notice the changes. Good. Take another deep breath in. And then I like to finish up with a stretch for the hips here. So I'm going to wrap the left knee over top of the right. I'm going to reach up, grab opposite ankles, and I'm going to lay back down, and I'm just going to rock back and forth now, releasing those hips. As I rock to one side, I kind of slightly kick whichever foot is on that side. I kind of slightly just kick it a little bit straighter. Not much, just a little, just to find a nice rhythm. And then breathe, find your breath. Inhale through your nose, exhale through pursed lips, like you're blowing out a candle. Good. And then release the feet back down, hands to your side. Take a deep breath in. And just notice the difference. Notice the difference in the two sides of the body. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, this time right knee wraps over top of left. Reach up, grab opposite ankles. And again, I'm just going back and forth. This side is a little bit tighter than the other. I can feel the difference. Rock back and forth. And just allow your breath to release deeper into the posture. When you inhale, the body is going to tense up slightly, and then on the exhale, you release. Good. On your next exhale, bring those feet back down, hands to your side. Take another deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, now bring your knees into your chest. Just rock back and forth until you can come up to a squat. And then come all the way back up. We're going to reach up, take a deep inhale, and exhale, release it out. Do one more of those. Inhale, exhale. Take one last deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, I hope you enjoyed today's recovery day. You can do this routine before an event, after event, or even the next day, just to loosen up the body. Slow down some of your busy thoughts and just feel so good. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you.